Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Simple English Talks. I'm so happy you're here with us today. Whether you're joining us for the very first time or you're a regular listener, we are so glad you're here.
Just this morning, I was trying to explain something to a friend in English, and I thought, wow, I really need to work on my daily habits, which brings us perfectly to today's topic.
Yes, today we're talking about your daily English routine, not just studying. We mean a full, realistic routine that you can follow from morning to night to improve your English fast.
By the end of this episode, you're going to know exactly what to do each part of your day to build your English skills naturally. Morning, afternoon, evening, we've got it all covered for you.
And here's a fun question for you. Right now, do you have any English habit in your daily routine? Maybe you watch a show in English or you listen to a podcast. Write it in the comments below. We really want to know.
Yes, please share. We love reading your comments. And if you haven't already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button right now on Simple English Talks so you never miss an episode. We come out with new content every week just for you.
All right, are you ready? Let's jump right in and build your perfect English day together.
Okay, let's start at the very beginning of your day, the morning. The morning is honestly one of the most powerful times to practice English, and most people completely skip it.
That's so true. A lot of learners think they need to sit at a desk with a textbook to practice English, but your morning routine is full of perfect English practice moments.
Exactly. Here's a simple formula to think about. Morning plus English input equals stronger brain connections. When you wake up and your brain is fresh, new vocabulary and phrases actually stick better.
So here's what this looks like in real life. First, when your alarm goes off, instead of reaching for social media in your own language, switch it. Open an English podcast, an English YouTube video, or even an English news app.
I personally love doing this with a podcast while I make breakfast. I'm not even sitting down studying, I'm just listening, and the words just start to come naturally over time. It's honestly one of my favorite habits.
Same. I have a playlist of English podcasts just for my morning. And here's what's great. You don't need to understand everything. Even if you catch 60 or 70%, your brain is still working in English.
Now, can you think of 5 minutes in your morning when your hands are busy but your ears are free? Maybe when you're in the shower, getting dressed, or making coffee. That's your new English listening time.
The second morning habit is talking to yourself in English. Now, don't laugh. This actually works incredibly well. You can describe what you're doing out loud. Say things like, I'm making my coffee. I need to get dressed. Today is going to be a good day.
It feels a little strange at first, I won't lie, but after just a few weeks, you'll notice that English words start coming to you faster. Your brain stops translating and starts thinking in English directly.
And here's the negative form to practice too. Instead of just positive sentences, try saying what you're not doing. I'm not running late today. I didn't forget my keys. This practices your negative structures naturally.
Can you try this tomorrow morning? Just 2 or 3 sentences out loud while you get ready. Write in the comments what sentence you said. We'd love to hear it.
The third morning habit is reading one short English text. It doesn't need to be a long article. It could be a text message, a short news headline, or even a recipe. Just get your eyes reading English every morning.
Reading first thing trains your eyes and your brain to process English faster. Over time, you stop reading word by word and start reading in chunks, the way fluent speakers actually read.
So to recap your morning English routine, 1. Listen to English while you do your morning tasks. 2. Speak to yourself out loud in English. 3. Read one short English text. Start with just one of these if all 3 feels like too much.
Okay, let's talk about the afternoon. This is the part of the day most people waste when it comes to English learning, and honestly, it's packed with opportunity.
You're so right. Most learners think you can only study English when you have a full hour free, but your afternoon is full of small pockets of time, and small pockets add up.
Here's the idea. English doesn't have to be a separate activity. It can live inside what you're already doing. Let's look at some real-life afternoon scenarios.
Scenario 1, you're on your lunch break. Instead of watching videos in your own language, watch a 5-minute English clip. It could be a cooking video, a travel vlog, a comedy sketch, anything you genuinely enjoy.
The key word there is genuinely enjoy. So many learners watch boring textbook videos and wonder why they're not improving. If you enjoy what you're watching, you'll keep doing it. That's the secret.
Scenario 2, you're commuting or traveling somewhere. This is golden listening time. Put on an English audiobook or a podcast episode. Even a 10-minute commute adds up to an hour of English every week.
Now, here's the difference between formal and informal afternoon practice. Formal means you sit down, you open a book or app, you study grammar or vocabulary deliberately. Informal means you listen, you watch, you absorb without pressure.
Both are important, but many learners only do formal studying and then wonder why they can't speak naturally in real conversations. You need that informal, relaxed exposure too.
Here's a quick afternoon practice activity. Think about something you did this morning. Now tell the story out loud in English, even if it's just to yourself. Use past tense. This morning, I woke up late. I made coffee quickly. I listened to a podcast.
This is called a daily recap, and it's a fantastic speaking exercise. First, it forces you to use past tense naturally. Second, it builds your storytelling ability in English. Third, it connects your real life to the language.
Try this today. After this episode, do your daily recap out loud. You can even record it on your phone and listen back. That's how you really notice your progress.
And don't forget vocabulary. One afternoon habit that works really well is learning just 3 new words a day. Not 30, just 3. Use them in a sentence. Write them down. That's 90 new words a month.
Write your 3 new words for today in the comments below. It could be any word you heard today or any word you want to remember. We'll help you use them correctly.
So, your afternoon routine: 1. Watch or listen to English content you enjoy during breaks. 2. Do your daily recap in past tense. 3. Learn 3 new vocabulary words. Small habits, big results.
Okay, we have covered your morning and your afternoon. Now let's talk about the evening. This is actually my favorite time for English practice because you can really slow down and enjoy it.
The evening is perfect for longer, more relaxed English activities. Your work is done, you can unwind, and that relaxed state is actually really good for language learning.
First evening habit, watch a TV show or movie in English with English subtitles, not your own language subtitles. This is such a powerful combination. You're hearing the English and reading the English at the same time.
A lot of learners ask us, can I use subtitles in my own language? Honestly, when you use your own language subtitles, your brain just reads the translation and stops listening to the English. English subtitles keep your brain engaged in the language.
You can start with just 1 episode or even just 20 minutes. Don't pressure yourself to watch for hours. The habit matters more than the length.
Second evening habit, write in an English journal. Now, I know what you're thinking. I'm not a writer. That's okay. Your journal doesn't need to be beautiful. Just 3 to 5 sentences about your day.
Something like, today I woke up late. I had a meeting at work. I tried to speak more English today and it felt good. That's it. Simple, real, and in English.
Writing like this builds a completely different skill from speaking. It slows your brain down, forces you to think about grammar, and helps you notice what you don't know yet, which is actually really valuable.
And for politeness, when you write, try to be specific. Instead of writing, I was tired, try saying, I felt really exhausted after my long day. More specific language sounds more natural and more fluent.
The third evening habit is reviewing what you learned during the day. Look at your 3 vocabulary words from the afternoon. Can you use them in a sentence now? This quick review before sleep helps your brain store the information properly.
Science actually supports this. Reviewing new information just before you sleep helps your brain consolidate it overnight. You wake up and the words feel more familiar. Try it tonight.
And now, speak out loud one more time before you sleep. Just say goodnight to yourself in English. Today was a good day. I practiced my English. Tomorrow I'll do it again. Positive, present, and in English.
Would you like a challenge? For the next 7 days, follow this evening routine and write in the comments how you feel at the end of the week. We genuinely want to see your progress.
So, your evening routine: 1. Watch English content with English subtitles. 2. Write 3 to 5 sentences in your English journal. 3. Review your words before sleep. 4. Say goodnight to yourself in English. Lovely, right?
Okay, now let's talk about mistakes. And I want to be honest, I have made every single mistake we're about to mention, so please don't feel embarrassed if these sound familiar.
Same here. These are the most common English learner mistakes with their daily routine, and knowing them is the first step to fixing them.
Mistake number 1, studying for too long without breaks. A lot of learners try to study for 2 or 3 hours straight and then wonder why nothing is sticking. Your brain needs breaks.
Incorrect. I studied English for 4 hours nonstop today. Correct. I studied English for 30 minutes, took a break, then did another 30 minutes. Shorter sessions with breaks are much more effective. This is called spaced practice.
Why? Because your brain actually processes and stores information during the break, not just during the study time. So a break isn't laziness, it's part of learning.
Mistake number 2, only practicing reading and writing but never speaking. I see this all the time. Learners who can read English beautifully but freeze the moment someone speaks to them.
Wrong approach. I'll start speaking when my English is good enough. Correct approach. I'll start speaking right now, even if I make mistakes. Waiting to be perfect before speaking is the biggest trap in language learning.
You learn to speak by speaking, not by waiting. So say your sentences out loud today, even alone, even imperfectly, especially imperfectly.
Mistake number 3, learning vocabulary as random lists. Today, I'll memorize 50 words. Wrong. That might sound productive, but almost none of those words will stay in your memory.
Correct approach. Learn 3 to 5 words per day. See them in context, use them in a sentence, and review them the next day. 3 words used in context beats 50 words memorized from a list every single time.
Mistake number 4, comparing your progress to other people. Someone online says they became fluent in 3 months, and now you feel bad about your own progress. Stop that.
Everyone's language journey is different. Your starting point, your language background, how much time you have, it's all different. The only comparison that matters is you today versus you 3 months ago.
I used to compare myself to native speakers, and it made me feel so discouraged. Then I started comparing myself to past me, and suddenly I could see real progress. That mindset shift changed everything.
So, just to summarize the mistakes: don't study for too long without breaks, don't avoid speaking, don't memorize random word lists, and don't compare yourself to others. You've got this, and mistakes are part of the journey.
All right, it's practice time. We're going to play a quick game. I'm going to give you 2 sentences, and you choose the better one for improving your English daily. Ready?
Love this part. Okay, listeners, say your answer out loud before we reveal it. That speaking practice counts.
Situation 1. A. I will study English when I have free time. B. I will listen to an English podcast during my morning commute. Which is better?
B is much better. Option A is vague. When I have free time often means never. Option B is specific. It's attached to an existing habit, and it happens every day automatically.
Situation 2. A. I memorized 100 vocabulary words this weekend. B. I learned 5 new words this week and used each one in a sentence. Which is better for actually remembering the words?
B again. 100 words memorized in a weekend will mostly be forgotten by Tuesday. 5 words used in context, reviewed daily, those words become yours forever.
Situation 3. A. I watched a movie in English with subtitles in my own language. B. I watched half a movie in English with English subtitles. Which helps your English more?
B is the winner. Half a movie with English subtitles keeps your brain fully in English. Your own language subtitles pull your brain out of the English and into translation mode.
Now, here's your challenge. Create your own English moment for tomorrow. It doesn't need to be big. It could be, tomorrow I will describe my breakfast out loud in English. Write your English moment in the comments right now.
And remember, it's not about being perfect, it's about being consistent. A small English habit every day will always beat a big study session once a week. Real conversation beats perfect grammar every single time.
Okay, we have covered so much today, and I am genuinely so excited for you to try this routine. You now have a full morning, afternoon, and evening plan to improve your English every single day.
Let's do a quick recap of what we covered. 1. Your morning routine. Listen to English input, speak out loud to yourself, and read one short English text. 2. Your afternoon routine. Enjoy English content during breaks. Do your daily recap in past tense and learn 3 new vocabulary words. 3. Your evening routine. Watch with English subtitles, write in your journal, review your words before sleep.
Every single one of these habits is small enough to do on a busy day. You don't need to do all of them at once. Start with one, make it consistent, then add another. Your English will grow, we promise.
Here's a question to reflect on. Which part of the day do you think will be easiest for you to add an English habit? Morning, afternoon, or evening? Tell us in the comments. There's no wrong answer.
And if today's episode helped you, please give it a like. It really does help more learners find simple English talks. Share it with a friend who's also learning English. And if you haven't subscribed to Simple English Talks yet, now is the perfect time.
We put so much love into every episode because we truly believe that anyone can improve their English with the right habits and the right support. You are not alone on this journey. We're right here with you.
Thank you so much for spending this time with us today. You showed up, you listened, you practiced, and that already makes you better than yesterday.
Keep going, keep practicing, and we'll see you next time on Simple English Talks. See you next time.